What's up, fam? In the green room with Wax at the 8x10, his last show, playing the 8x10 here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you feel about that, man?
I feel good. I mean, honestly, like, I know that people, they mourn the loss of a venue, but I look at it kind of like it's been around for a long time, and sometimes things have served their purpose and they go away. So, we mourn the loss of the venue, but
we're gonna party.
We cherish the
enjoy
memories we've had here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've been playing here since the fucking 90s.
Yes.
So I played the old 8x10 before they tore it down. My old band used to play at this one when they first opened it all the time. And then the last few years, Bishop's put on a show here every year. So
it's always killer.
It's fun, man, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So thank you for your time. I'm really grateful. I'm
No
a
doubt,
huge
man.
fan. I think I found you when you still had gel in your hair.
And I had gel in my hair? Oh.
Back in the 2007 or 2008, the early rapping videos. The Cypher Pop,
I know what you're talking about.
Like
I don't know if there was gel. It might have just naturally
maybe it just stuck up, and yeah.
But there might have been.
But you were quickly after that. You didn't have no hair. So.
I haven't had hair in a long time, so you're a long time fan.
Yeah, exactly. I've been you a long time ago.
If you knew me, if you were a fan when I had hair, you're an old fan.
I'll show you just how old a fan I am, man. I got a picture here from Silipana Fest. I'll show it to you in a second.
Know what that is.
You don't remember Silipana Fest? But it was in 2010. So
is that when I played in an airplane hangar kind of vibe?
It was a wine festival.
It was
Sweet Lita was playing. Exactly.
Right? And I played in like an indoor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a horrible.
It was a crazy event for sure.
It wasn't the event was fine, but where I played and the way it sounded was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rough, but I had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, I found you with hip hop, right? Your lyrics, your storytelling, but then later found out how great of a musician you were. So when you grew up, what was your relationship with music? What instrument did you play first? I mean, how young were you when you started, and just interested in your childhood and how you came to be where you are?
I watched a lot of MTV when I was a kid, and when I was in 6th grade, I got a guitar from my uncle for my birthday. And it was like an acoustic guitar, and around that same time, I started writing rap songs.
How old were you?
However old you are in 6th grade.
Okay.
I always remember things by grades rather than age.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Like I feel like you relate things to school.
Sure. So
however
6th grade,
you are in 6th grade.
you got a guitar and you started rapping.
Yeah, and I would make songs, and a big part of it is the fact that I have an identical twin brother.
Yep.
So we would make all this stuff together, So he would play drums and bass, and I'd play guitar. And eventually, when we got into high school, we had like a 4-track recorder. I'm old, like I said, we didn't get like a laptop with GarageBand or whatever. This was pre that, So, and then I was in bands for a long time, but I started pretty early. I started when I was
In 6th
however
grade.
old you are in 6th grade.
Yeah. So, and that was interesting to me. So hip hop and music were always together, just playing instruments and rapping. We're all the way from the beginning.
And it's fun. It's kind of crazy now thinking back at it, how drastically MTV affected my life.
Yeah.
So like if you watched MTV, well, in my time, like you liked, Guns N' Roses and Nirvana, but you also liked NWA and the Beastie Boys and Public Enemy and the Tribe, whatever. Like I never really looked at it as like a separate thing. It's all beats. It's all whatever. So
sure.
And not to mention at the time, like there was, what's that movie where they had the rap and rock bands collaborate? Judgment Night. Like there was people that always mixed it up.
Right.
So I was kind of like. I just like to be creative, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always looked at it at MTV. I'm like, okay, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You get a thing and you make your own shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Well, you certainly did, and you've been spitting since Ninja Gaiden and Rygar.
Yeah. Wow, you are a fan. You are an old school fan.
When you think of like your hip hop influences, who would you rank up there high?
My hip hop influences.
Hip hop influence. I hate to put you on the spot like that, but
that's okay. I mean, I'll just think back to my childhood.
Yeah.
And my childhood was, like I said before, the internet. So people have to understand, you're influenced by what albums you had. So even though there might have been really big artists at the time, if I didn't happen to buy their album and play the tape over and over again, I might not have been as influenced by them.
Sure.
So like I had like The Far Side was a big one for me. That their Bizarre Ride album. When I was younger than that, like in elementary school, Public Enemy was big for me. The Beastie Boys were big for me. Later on, like Wu-Tang was big for me. Later on, that whole era with fucking like the late '90s had like Eminem, but it also had Mos Def, Kweli, Common. That whole Common, Mos Def, all that shit. And before that, Tribe and De La and all that stuff was big for me.
Yeah.
But
you made a song with Talib. How'd that feel, man?
It was good, man. I mean, it wasn't like we weren't in the studio together.
No, okay,
I didn't actually work with him on the songs, but
fair enough.
It still was cool to have. I mean, I have a song with him.
That is awesome.
I've met him a few times.
An OG for real.
One of my biggest influences. Honestly.
Yeah, well there you go, man. Can you name a couple artists that you're listening to right now? Maybe that people don't necessarily know, and somebody you want.
I'm not cool.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just wondering if there's anything you're listening to that you want people to know about. Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is I can't guarantee that other people won't know it. You said something that other people won't know. I'm not like cool. Don't think that I'm cool. Okay. Like I'm like I'm hip. I know, you know. I'm fucking. Hip hop. I listen to Larry June.
Okay. Almost
solely. I listen to a lot of old music still. New music. I kind of listen to. I just randomly kind of discover shit on Spotify sometimes. Sure. I just started listening to this artist named Karuk.
Okay.
Who's like, in my opinion, awesome. You know, like who do I listen to right now?
It can be not rap if it's something else that you're listening to, just in general. It's you're like
sometimes I roll around
really
and listen
digging
to podcasts, or I listen to Steely Dan or Earth, Wind
I get
Fire.
you. So you just what feels good to you in your heart. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, you dropped a couple names I've never heard of, so I'm gonna check them out.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Makami is a rapper I like. Kale Problems is a rapper I like.
Names I don't know.
I like some of the Griselda shit. I like some of that stuff. All like the Alchemist world, you know. That's where I kind of all the Alchemist stuff is cool to me.
Yeah.
I listen a lot of times. I'm more of a song guy than an artist guy.
Understood.
You know what I mean? Like like that Duran Jones song, "The Sea Gets Hotter." I listened to that 1,000 times.
Gotcha.
Or like that Rex Orange County song from like 5 years ago, "Lovin' Is Easy." I listen to that like probably twice every fucking day.
Just a year.
I'm more of a song guy nowadays.
Understood.
You know, maybe it's a short attention span thing, or like when I listen to music, it's usually on a very short drive.
Right.
You know,
so something you just connect with.
I don't like. I almost like don't connect with an artist. I connect with the song. Larry June, I connect with the artist.
Yeah, I have to check them out.
You should.
Yeah, I will. Well, thank you. Look, I just want to say thank you again for your time. Let the fans know where they can find you and promote what you're promoting. I know you're about to release a new album and you're going on a tour, and it starts in June, right?
Yeah. I'm doing a bunch of dates all over the U.S., a couple in Canada. It's the Wax and DJ Hoppa Highway Hotel tour, because on June 5th, the Wax and DJ Hoppa Highway Hotel album comes out, and it's a collaboration between me and Hoppa. He made all the beats, and I did all the raps, and we have a ton of. This one has a lot of collabs. There's a lot of featured artists on it, so
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, it should be cool, man.
Yeah, thank you again.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you very much, man.
Awesome. This is Wax, and you are now plugged in.